Hello, 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 everyone. This is Kathy, and thank you for coming to my channel. I do appreciate you, and hello to my subscribers and hopefully some new subscribers. And this is the third episode of Wednesday's Wonders. And on Wednesdays on my channel, I do something a little differently than on the rest of the videos. So today we'll be making what I like to refer to as a block puppet or box puppet. And the images that you see are from Hearth Studios, and I will link those in the description box. And this is on a wood block. And let's get started. So, first of all, the wood blocks. I get my wood blocks from Amazon, and this measures about 3 1/4 by about 5 1/4, a little under that. And I think I got about 12 in a box, and they were under $15. You don't have to use wood. You could use a box, or you could cut a piece of wood that you might have at home. Now, I've also picked out some different images. First of all, I cut out the pieces that are going to go on top of the box or block. And then I've cut out some odd-looking pieces that we'll get to later. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. I like to get it all the way to the ends. And line it up as best I can. And I like to put the front and the back on first. And I love anything having to do with the circus. And Hearth Studios make some beautiful images. Now I'm going to put on the tops. And these papers that I'm using are from Graphics 45. They were on sale. And they're from their 8x8 pack. cut this a little off, but that's okay. It's Sunday here. I hope you all are doing well, although I'm not going to publish this till Wednesday. Yeah, it's just a little bit off in my measurements. Okay. Next, I have some pieces here. I'm going to lay them out, and when I copied these or printed these from Hearth Studios, I finagled them to get the size that I wanted. I messed with my printer so as to get the size that I wanted. Says I want this to hang over, but I don't want it to hang over too much. Okay, that looks like what I want. And the next thing I have to do is I'm going to mount this on black cardstock to make it just a little thicker. And on this one, I really only have to do the arms, but I'll go ahead and do everything so it's all the same height. Whoops. We'll put that right there. Okay, the next thing I always do, I like to do, is take a black marker, or in this case, a black pen. This is a gel pen. And instead of using ink on the edges, I go over it with a little, instead of using Distress ink, I go over it with a pen to fill in any white spots. Okay, the next thing I want to do, because I know this guy's going to be holding something in his hand, I'm going to make a slit. Okay. So I'm going to lay this out again, and what I know I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing these buttons here as wheels, and in order to do that, I want them to be at the end here. So I'm going to use 3 of them. So let me make the third one. Now, I've already made 2, and all I do is I glue this down to this. Then I take the pink button. This is waxed thread. And I thread it. Just like that. Tie it in 1 knot. Clip the edges, the ends rather. And now I'm going to glue this on top. And I'm slathering it with glue. I didn't want to slather that much though. Whoops. Oh my. And we're going to put this right on top. Let it dry. Let that dry a bit. Now let's go back to our images. So I have this here, this here, Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the bottom one down. And I have some images to put around him, around this. I have a bear. I have a monkey. Okay. The nice thing is you could do it and then put it over the edge. Okay, I have this little one. Put it over this edge. see what else I have. I have a zebra. Yeah, that will go over the top of him. So let me put this down and okay, I think I'm going to trim this. And we're going to put that right there. Okay. Then we want this. I think I'm going to trim this as well because I want the arms a little lower. And okay, put that there. And put that there. Okay. Now these are going to go there. This is going to go here. This needs to be put on black to make it thicker. I love like just taking a break for a little bit from journaling, making journals, to do something just a little different. And certainly what would be cool is if I made this into a box and then made a little circus journal to go in the box. That would be very cool. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So we're going to glue this in place. And this in place. Okay. Next, although I do have a bear, I'm wondering if I can put the bear's head peeking out over here somehow. Yep. Yep. Okay. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to come down. Okay. This that'll help. Yes. Little eye peeking out. Okay, I can go with this. Okay. And these are going to go here. Okay, I'm going to dry these. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, I need the third one to go in the back so it can stand up. And I'll dry that. Clean up the mess a bit. The nice thing about art glitter glue is it really sticks to everything. I don't have to use glue gun. Okay. While I wait for that to completely dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this in Mod Podge. Thinking where, if I want this in here. I don't think so. So we'll cover this with Mod Podge. Whoa. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. And I do this to just make it a little more sturdy, a little sturdier rather, as it's a piece that people will pick up. So you don't want the oil from their hands messing with the paper. Here we have it. It still needs to dry, and then I'm going to flatten this with a book. But it stands up like I hoped it would, just using those buttons. And that'll do it. So I've made 2 of them. I think they're going to look so great on a shelf. Sitting on a shelf. Kind of oddities. Well, thank you for staying with me and watching for the 3rd episode of Wednesday Wonders. I hope you join me for number 4 next Wednesday. You'll have a great day. Bye.